accused. Those are just other suspects.
I see. Okay.
And just to let the court in on the state's plan going forward, we'll be calling about 3 SWAT members from Ekurhuleni. Then we'll call 3 witnesses still within a trial. The IO, Brigadier Gininda,
Gininda, okay.
Sergeant Muhola, and Sergeant Mukhani.
In January.
Sergeant Mukhani. Well, I think the...
Oh, not January, Mukhani.
Mukhani.
No, it's because I heard Mr.
Yes.
Mngmezulu saying it's Butelezi, etc., etc.
Yes.
January.
Yes, but
Mukhani.
Yes, but Telez is part of the SWAT members that the state will be calling. Yes.
Okay, fine.
The court, please. The state calls the next witness is Constable Nkosi Pile Mapumulo. He is not on the witness list, man.
Nkosi
Pile.
Nkosi Pile.
Yes.
Mapumulo,
yes.
Just as a matter of interest, Mr. Mngmezulu. So whilst we're arguing, not arguing, we're struggling with the previous witness saying Ipoisa Elikulu. What is a general in Sizulu? isiZulu. Sompisi or umzilikas. They were generals. What are they? Hello, Mr. Mngmezulu, I'm speaking to you.
Sorry, my lord. I don't have to. I'll think about the exact name, but wait. But at the moment, because
you're struggling, eh?
Summer cruise is something else.
I want general. Let's try Mr. Ramsepin.
My lord, I'm lost. I'm Tswana.
Mr. Nisi, general.
Well, it could be akin to Ipoisa Code.
No, we're not talking about the Ipoisa Code. I'm just interested in a general. General, what is it?
They normally say you general.
See, Mr. Ngumalo?
It could be a poison code, general. It could be a poison code.
No, I'm talking about general. Court on the poison code.
Okay, so Marcos. Yes.
I never.
Never.
General?
My lord, Induna.
We are near.
Induna.
When Shara was sending, for instance, Mzilikazi to come and put up camp here at the Union buildings. Did you know that?
No, I don't know that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mzilikazi was here for about 15 years before he went to Mozambique and to the then Rhodesia, Zimbabwe. Yes. When he colonized the Shonas, etc.
Yeah.
So, Utihini, Induna.
Induna, my lord.
Induna,
yes. Induna, Dopet.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord.
Ongamel.
Ongamele, thank you, my lord. That's the correct.
Okay. Any luck, Mr. Mngmezulu?
I beg your pardon.
Any luck with General?
Summer cruise.
Okay, fine. No, our languages, they're still developing. It would appear. Because we don't have these concepts. We didn't have them until we were colonized. Yes, Mr.
Mr. Court, please, my lord, this witness is going to testify in respect of exhibit FF.
Exhibit, what is that?
FF, it's the confession that was taken down by Lieutenant Colonel Mboto.
Okay.
On the 30th of May.
Okay. So his full name, sir?
Amagama aphelele. Nkosi Mphile Maphumulo, my lord.
Maphumulo, right? Swear the witness again.
Ungaba lenkinga ukuthi uthathe isifungo sokukhuluma iqiniso baba. No objection in taking a prescribed oath, my lord. Uyafunga ke ukuthi ke ubufakazi ozonikezela ngabo manje kuyoba iqiniso lodwa iqiniso liphelele uma kunjalo phakamise sokudla isandla uthi inkosi ngisize ngikhuluma iqiniso.
Inkosi ngisize ngikhuluma iqiniso.
Sworn in, my lord.
Yes.
You are a constable in the service of Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department.
Ngabe kunjalo ukuthi wena ungu-constable khona laphana ku-Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police? Ngicela ukhulumele phezulu bakuzwe bonke.
Yebo kunjalo.
It is indeed so.
Is it correct that you were appointed in the year 2009?
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi-ke wa-appointwa wena ngo-2009?
Yebo kunjalo.
Yes, it is so.
Is it further correct that during the period 2013 and 2022, you were attached to a unit which is known as the Special Weapons and Tactics?
Ngabe kuyiqiniso-ke ukuthi ngo-2013 ukufika ngo-2022 ubusebenzela lona lela gatsha-ke okuyi-Special Weapons and Tactics?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is described in the acronym SWAT SWAT.
Njengoba yaziwa-ke ngaleyo acronym ekuthiwa i-SWAP, SWAP.
Yeah.
TAT, sorry. Yes.
Do you know the previous witness who testified in respect of Exhibit FF, Constable Monaring?
Constable Monaring uyamazi yena okuyena-ke uthule ubufakazi mayelana-ke ne-Exhibit FF?
Yep.
Yes.
How do you know him?
Umazi kanjani yena?
Bengisebenza naye ku-SWAT.
I used to work with him in SWAT.
And the lead investigator in this matter, Brigadier Gininda, is he known to you?
Gandlona-ke okuyena ohola ithimba lophenyo kuleli cala uBrigadier Gininda yanyamazi?
Yep.
Yes, I know him.
On the 30th of May 2020, were you on duty?
Ngeyi-30 zikaMeyi 2020 ubusemsebenzini?
Yep.
Yes.
What type of duties were you performing on the day?
Uwenza muphi umsebenzi ngalolu langa?
Besenza i-crime prevention.
We were performing crime prevention duties.
Can you tell the court in your own words what happened
Ungatshela inkantolo-ke ngamagama wakho ukuthi kwenzakalani
regarding this matter?
mayelana-ke naleli cala?
Ngalelanga leli sathola i-call.
On this day, we received a call.
If you say we, who are you referring to?
Mauti nathola i-call ukhuluma ngawe nobani?
So bengisebenza no Constable Mnaring.
I was working together with Constable Monaring.
And then sathola ucingo.
We received a call.
Yes, from whom?
Eyayiqhamuka kubani?
Yayibuya ku Colonel Gininda.
That was from Colonel Gininda.
Yes.
And then sasesiyasuka-ke siya lapho akade efonele uMnaring ukuthi sizohlangana naye wakuse eRathini.
We then proceeded to a place where he told Monaring that we will be meeting at, that is at Eraton.
Yes.
And then sasesiyahlika wayeseyas-addressa ukuthi une.
Yes. You had a discussion with now Brigadier Gininda, is that correct?
Naba-ke nengxoxo naye uBrigadier Gininda. Yamanye amazwi-ke nahlangana naba nengxoxo naye.
Yebo sahlangana.
Yes, we met and we had a discussion, yes.
Yes, what happened?
Kwase kwenzakalani?
Wayeseyasicela ukuthi kune suspect emele sihambise police station at Deep Kloof.
He then informed us that there is a suspect that we need to transport to Deep Kloof Police Station.
My Lord, as indicated earlier on, Brigadier Gininda will be called as a witness. Yes.
Yebo.
And then wayese yasinikeza i-suspects leyo kumele sihambe.
He then handed this suspect that we need to transport over to us.
Yes.
Base-ke singena emotweni.
We then got into the car.
Yes.
Emva kokuba sesibingelelene naye i-suspect. Sasiyahamba.
After we had greeted the suspect, we then drove off.
Did you establish what his name was?
Uke wathola ukuthi igama lakhe bekubani?
Cha, zange simbuze igama.
We didn't ask who he was. We didn't ask his name.
Yes. You may continue.
Ungaqhubeka ke.
Sasiyahamba siya e-Deep Kloof.
We then proceeded to Deep Kloof.
Yes. What time was it, more or less?
Bekungaba ngobani isikhathi mhlawumbe?
Kwase kuntambama angekho sure kahle ukuthi kwakungabobani ukuthi.
It was already in the afternoon. I am uncertain about the time though.
Yes.
Yebo.
Sasiyahamba ke safika e-Deep Kloof.
We proceeded to Deep Kloof and we got to Deep Kloof.
Yes.
And then Constable Mnaring wayeseyahlika ke naye i-suspect.
Now, Constable Mnaring alighted together with the suspect.
Yes.
Waseke eyohlangana no Colonel lo okwafanele sihlangane naye oku Colonel Mngmezulu.
He then went to meet with the colonel that we were supposed to have met with, that is Colonel Mbutu.
And then ke wangena phakathi ke ema-ofisini after sekamfonele ukuthi sesikhona.
So uyamfonela, emva kokuthi amfonele ungena ema-ofisini.
Yes.
He phone called him first, and after he had phone called him, he then got into the offices. Sikhuluma ngaye uMnaring.
Yebo sikhuluma ngaMnaring.
Yes. We're referring to Mnaring.
Yes.
And then
If you say he called him, who did he call?
Wafonela bani mawuthi wamfonela?
wafonela uKolonel Mbutu.
He phone called Colonel Mbutu.
Yes, you may proceed.
Ungaqhubeka.
Then wayeseyabuya ke sasesihlala emotweni.
He then came back, and then we sat in the car.
If you say he came back, who are you referring to?
Ukhuluma ngobani?
Constable Mnaring.
I'm referring to Constable Mnaring.
And where in Deep Kloof did this take place?
Lokho kwenzakala kuphi kahle kahle eDeep Kloof?
Police station.
At the police station.
Yes. Yes, we sat in the car. What happened further?
Nahlala emotweni emva kwalokho kwase kwenzakalani?
Ndasihlalile isikhathi nje.
We sat for a while in the car.
Yes.
And then base beyamfonela uConstable Mnaring.
Then Constable Mnaring was phone called.
Yes, by who?
Wafonelwa ubani?
Wayefonela uKolonel Mbutu ukuthi angene phakathi.
He was phone called by Colonel Mbutu that he should get inside.
Yes.
Yebo.
Wangena ke walanda i-suspect le besize nayo.
He got inside and took the suspect that we had traveled with to the police station.
Yes.
Then waseyabuya ke wayifaka emotweni i-suspect siyahamba.
He then came back and loaded the suspect into the vehicle, and then we drove off.
And when you first stopped at Diepkloof police station, when Constable Monarin took the suspect into the police station, did you see any injuries on that suspect?
Uma senifika lapho ke umnari ngemthatha emfaka ngale police station lo umsolo. Wena khona ke amanxeba athize uke wabona kumsolo?
Cha, awe.
No, there are no injuries that I saw.
And when he came back,
Uma sekebuya ngaba akhona amanxeba wabona kuye? Cha. No.
did he complain of any injuries?
Ngabe ke wakhalaza mfambe ngamanxeba?
Cha.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he was loaded into the motor vehicle. What happened further?
Wafakwa emotweni ke emva kwalokho kwasekwenzakalani?
Sabe sesiyahamba ke sesibuyele eRatin.
We then drove back to Eraton.
Yes.
Yebo. Maqhubeka.
Lapho ke sahlangana khona futhi no Kenneth Gininda.
And upon arrival at that particular spot, we then met again with Colonel Gininda.
Yes.
And then wasiyasicela futhi uKenneth Gininda ukuthi asisize i-team yakhe si escorte ukuthi ihambise le suspect besihamba naye.
Then we were requested by Colonel Gininda to the effect that we should assist his team again so that we escort the suspect as he will be transported. Yeah, no suspect.
Yeah.
The same suspect that we were transporting initially.
Yes.
Sasisiyahamba njengoba kade sicela ukuthi transporte saya ePitori eValeria.
We then took off as he had requested us to do so, to transport the suspect. We proceeded to Valeria in Pretoria.
Yes.
Yebo.
Yebo kulapho ke wafike wavalelwa khona ke sasisiyahlukana.
That is where he got detained at, and then we parted ways.
And where in Valeria are you referring to?
Gope Valeria.
Police station.
At the police station.
Thank you, Malot. That is all.
Thanks, Mr. Mngmezulu. Any questions?
So you testified that when you received a call from Colonel Gininda, was it a direct call from Colonel Gininda or was it a call? Sorry, let me just put it this way. When you received a call from Colonel Gininda, where were you at that time?
Uma ke nthola ucingo oluqhamuka kuye lona uKolonel Gininda benikuphi okanye ubukuphi ngaleso sikhathi? You in a singular, you in a plural. All right.
In a plural,
Benikuphi?
you and Munareng.
Wena nomNareng benikuphi ngaleso sikhathi?
Besemsebenzini.
We were at work.
The place, I'm referring to the place.
Ngikhuluma ngendawo, benikuphi kahle kahle? Indawo.
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi I'm not sure ukuthi besikuphi by then sithole khona. I think we were around Eden Vale.
I'm not sure about where we were at during that time. I should think we were around Eden Vale.
What
Uthi
time was-
anginaso-ke isiqiniseko sokuthi besikuphi ngaleso sikhathi kodwa ngiyacabanga ukuthi bese Eden Vale.
All right. What time was it?
Bekungaba obani isikhathi?
Ayi isikhathi angisasikhumbuli kahle but kwase kuntambama nyana.
I cannot recall the time. It was in the afternoon though.
All right. When you received this call, do you know, was Colonel Gininda at Eraton?
Uma-ke nithole ucingo uyakwazi ukuthi mhlambe lona uKenneth Gininda ube laphayana e-Eraton noma cha?
Cha.
I don't know that.
So in terms of what was related to you by Munareng who received the call, he did not specify that Mr. Brigadier Gininda is calling from Eraton.
Umnare ngakazange akusho lokho ukuthi uBrigadier Gininda usifonela nje use-Eraton. Akakushongo lokho?
Cha, wathi sihlangane naye eRatheni.
No, he only said that we should meet with him at Eraton.
All right. When he requested you to transport accused number 1 to Diepkloof, where was accused number 1 kept at that time?
Uma ethi-ke ku-transport lona ummangalelwa wokuqala asho khona lapha ne-Diepkloof, yena lo mmangalelwa okanye lo msolwa lona-ke ube kuphi ngaleso sikhathi?
Ngesikhathi sifonela.
At the time that he phone called us?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Ayi angazi ukuthi wayephi.
No, I don't know where he was.
Okay. Upon your arrival at Eraton, where you met him, where was accused number 1? Where was he kept?
Uma-ke senifika khona laphana-ke e-Eraton, ummangalelwa-ke yena ube kuphi?
Ayi angikho sure bekuphi ngoba wavela naye phakathi e-police station phakathi eRatheni building building le amaphoyisa.
I am not sure about where exactly was accused number 1 kept at, because he came out with him from within the police premises or the building.
But do we have a police station at Eraton?
Kukhona i-police station e-Eraton.
Cha, isakhiwo building yamaphoyisa.
It is just the police property.
All right.
There isn't a police station.
When you arrived in that afternoon, was the accused handcuffed?
Umangalelwa-ke ngalo suku ntambama ube fakwe ozamkhosi.
Yebo.
Yes, he was handcuffed.
All right. Who was in company of Brigadier Gininda? Do you know?
Ubani ubehamba no Brigadier Gininda? Uyakwazi lokho?
Cha, angisakhumbuli.
No, I no longer remember. I
The
can no
only
longer
person you saw on that particular afternoon was Colonel Gininda and the suspect. Is that
Other
what
girls?
you're telling the court?
Other girls?
Sorry, may I
Yeah.
repeat it? The only persons that you have seen in that evening was Colonel Brigadier Gininda and the suspect.
Abantu nje wababona ngalobo busuku okanye ngaleyo ntambama uBrigadier Gininda kanye nomsolo kanye ummangalelwa wokuqala.
Ngesikhathi sifika umuntu engimkhumbulayo wazana suspect uBrigadier Gininda noMr Mngmezulu lo ngangihamba naye.
Mr Mngmezulu, Brigadier Gininda nommangalelwa beza nommangalelwa.
Yebo.
Okay. Upon our arrival there, it was Brigadier Gininda, accused number 1, and as well as Mr. Mngmezulu.
But I want to get your evidence clear. Were you not traveling with Mr. Mngmezulu when you were called?
Ngifuna
come to
ukuthola
Eraton.
lokho kanti wena ubungahambi naye uMngmezulu ngenkathi nibizelwa khona lapha e-Eraton.
Bengihamba naye ngabamfonela.
I was in his company at the time that he was phone called.
Yes, other than yourself, Constable Mngmezulu, Brigadier Gininda and the suspect, are there any persons that were in company of Mr. Gininda or were
in the vicinity of the place where you were?
Ngaphandle kwakho umnareng umsolwa kanye no Brigadier Gininda kwakhona yini abanye abantu kanye omunye umuntu owayehamba mhlawumbe no Gininda okanye beseduze kuleyo ndawo la uGininda bekhona?
Angikhumbuli omunye umuntu ngaphandle kwalabo engibabali.
No, I cannot remember any other person, save for the ones that I have mentioned.
All right.
Ngalesi
That is particularly at the time of our arrival.
All right. When I follow your evidence, I just spotted that there are so many things that you cannot remember. But let us proceed with the examination.
Kukhona kuningi mangikulalela ukuthi ongakhumbuli. Kodwa ke noma kunjalo ke asiqhubeke.
All right. You said you didn't see any other persons. My question is, the first time you saw this handcuffed person, was he at the time he was taken out of the building, or was he taken out of the motor vehicle of Mr. Gininda?
Uma ke okokuqala umbona lo muntu lona ke ohandcuffiwe ube phuma o ube khishwa khona laphana kuleli bhilidi okanye ke ube phuma okanye khishwa emotweni uBrigadier Gininda?
Mina ngikhumbula ephuma ebuilding yamaphoyisa.
Ukhumbula ephuma ebuilding
naye
we-building?
Yes, bephuma naye kule building yamaphoyisa.
Well, according to my memory, he came out of the police building.
Can you remember what the suspect was wearing that day?
Uyakhumbula ke ukuthi umsola ube egqokeni? No.
All right. Can't remember that. Now we are a conversation between Brigadier Gininda and Constable Mnareng. You were not part of that conversation.
Khona ke ingxoxo khona phakathi kwa Brigadier Gininda no Constable Mnareng. Wena ke ubungalibambanga ichaza lapho kuleyo ngxoxo. Ubungeyona ingxenye yalo ingxoxo eyayikhona laphana phakathi kwa uBrigadier Gininda no Constable Mnareng. Khona ichaza walibamba lapho kuleyo ngxoxo phakathi kwa Gininda naye lona uMnareng.
The client wants to speak to you.
May I approach? My Lord, the accused is requesting the witness to raise up his voice. They can't hear him.
Okay.
Ucela uphakamise ivoice.
Yep.
Bamangalela bakuzo.
Yep.
Understood, my lord?
All right. The question is, were you part of the conversation between Brigadier Gininda and Constable Mnareng?
Umbuzo yilo nangu Brigadier Gininda no Constable Mnareng bayaxoxa lapha. Wawuxoxa kanye nabo yini?
Sorry?
Ngoba beloku bekhuluma nje wakhuluma nawe wakhuluma khona lapho.
Anguzwa kahle umbuzo.
I don't hear it.
All right.
Clearly.
Did Brigadier Gininda instructed you in a singular form, you in a plural form, you and Mnareng, to take the suspect to Diepkloof police station?
Manje uma ke entshela ukuthi nenzeni lona uBrigadier Gininda watshela wena noMnareng ngesikhathi esodwa ngamanye amazwi ubekhuluma nani nobabini ukuthi nithathe lona ke umsola nimse eDiepkloof police station, noma ke ubekhuluma nomuntu oyedwa ekhuluma noMnareng yedwa na?
Ngesikhathi esho lo wakhuluma nathi.
At the time that he was giving those instructions, he spoke to the both of us.
All right. Did he specify as to what the suspect was going to do at Diepkloof police station?
Wakusho yini ukuthi lo msolwa ube ukwenzani khona lapha na eDiepkloof police station?
Azange ngivuthi wayo kwenzani, yazanga angikhumbule sitshela ukuthi wayo kwenzani umsolwa.
I do not remember him telling us what the suspect was going to do at the Deep Kloof police station.
So now you are traveling with the suspect to Deep Kloof police station. Was there any conversation between yourself and the suspect during the conveyance of the suspect?
Seniyahamba ke niyakhona laphana ke e Deep Kloof police station. Ngabe ke kukhona ke enanixoxa ngaphakathi emotweni sengisho ukuthi phakathi kwakho ke nomnareng nalomsola lo.
Cha, akukho.
No, there wasn't.
All right. The only role you played is to convey the suspect from Eratin to Deep Kloof and to take the suspect to Valeria police station. On that particular
ilelo chaza ke enalibamba ngalelo suku ukuthi ke nihambise lo nomsolwa ukumsusa eEraton nimse Deep Kloof usuke eDeep Kloof nimse eValeria Pretoria. Umsebenzi wona wenza nina ngalelo suku lapho.
Yebo.
Yes.
All right. Will you dispute the fact that the accused was assaulted in your presence?
Ungaphikisana nalokho ke ukuthi umangalelwa washawa ukhona wena okanye nikhona nini?
Cha, ngiyaphika.
Uyaphika?
Yebo, ngiyaphika.
I dispute that.
And if the accused had to have an opportunity to open a case against you for assault, your plea will be a plea of not guilty. Is that correct?
Uma ke umangalelo kungenzeka ke ukuthi nalithuba usenalo manje lokuthi maka anivulele icala lokushawa. Wena ke uzothi mawuyiphendulela kulelo cala uzophendula ngokuthi wena awunaqala.
Yebo.
Yes.
All right. When what time did you book in Mr. Spear at Valeria? What time was it?
Uma senimshiya khona laphana okanye niyomshiya khona laphana eValeria o Babu Spear bekungobani isikhathi?
Bekusebusuku ngikhumbula isikhathi.
It was in the night. I cannot remember the time.
All right. How do you record any event or anything that you perform whilst you are on duty? During the course and scope of carrying your work, where do you record every event? Where?
Umsebenzi okanye izenzakalo zonke ezixhumene nomsebenzi owenzayo nibhala kuphi?
Pocket book.
That is recorded in the pocket book.
Are you in possession of a pocket book?
Ngabe uyiphethe kuwena i-pocket book?
Cha.
No.
Was everything done on the 30th? I believe it was the 30th of May 2020. At the time when you received this suspect, did you record every incident on your pocket book?
Ngizokholela ukuthi ke nge-30 zika May 2020 kungalelo suku ke nathola lona ke umsolwa okanye umangalelo wabhala konke ngalelo suku ke izenzakalo noma igameko ezixhumene nomsebenzi owawuwenza ngalelo suku.
Cha.
Uthi cha ini?
Umbuzo uthi ima ngithi ngabhala.
Uthi wena wabhala konke yini nge-30 zika May 2020 mayelana nakho konke ubukwenza ukwaxhumeneke naleli cala elimayelana nomangalelo?
Cha, azange ngibhale kangena i-pocket book
ngalezi nyanga lezo. No, I did not record anything on that date in particular, because during those months I was not in possession of the pocket book.
Why is that the solid reason why you could not record anything? Other than a pocket book, any scrap paper can't be of essence to record what you were doing?
Ngaphandle kwe pocket book ke ayikho ke pocket book. Kwakungekho mhlambe nepheshana nje kubungalisebenzisa ukuthi ubhale phansi ukuthi kwenzakalani ngalolu suku. No, I did not have.
How can we assure this honorable court that you were on duty on that day?
Manje singaqinisekisela inkantolo kanjani ukuthi ngalolu suku ke wena ubusumsebenzini. Ngempela.
E-ofisini masi reporter on duty bayabhala ukuthi si on duty ngalelo.
Now, when we report for duty at the office, it is written down that we are on duty on that day.
All right. Do we have that proof, or can we obtain that proof to conclude that you were on duty on that particular day?
Manje sinento ebambekayo yokuthi ngalolo suku ubusemsebenzini. Sinobufakazi yini obubambekayo obungasho ukuthi ngalolo suku ubusemsebenzini yini?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Who is your commander?
Ukomanda wakho bani?
Or who was your commander on that day?
Bekubani ke ukomanda wakho ngalolo suku? Sikhuluma nge-30 zika May 2020.
2020.
Ngisho ukuthi ngalolo suku esikhuluma ngalo i-30 zika May 2020 bekubani ukomanda wakho?
I-commander yami esiphethe unitini kwakunhlapho mangikhumbula kahle.
If I remember well, it was Nhlapo, the commander that was in charge. It was Nhlapo.
All right. Was it not prudent enough for Nhlapo to convey a message as your commander from Brigadier Kininda to instruct you to attend to the request of Mr. Kininda?
Bengekhona ke ukuhlakanipha ukuthi mhlambe ngendlela bezobe ebambeke le case ngakhona ukuthi kube uNhlapo okwaziyo ke ukuthi anikeza ama instructions aqhamuka khona le ku Kininda. Amanye amazwi Kininda atshela uNhlapo, uNhlapo atshele nini ukuthi uGininda uthi.
Angingazi ukuthi kungaba ukuhlakanipha.
I wouldn't know whether it would have been prudent or not.
All right. But according to the area, the geographical area of Eraten, that area is covered by JMPD. Am I right?
I-Eratin leyo ndawo leyo ingaphansi kwe JMPD. Ngabe ngiqinisile?
Yebo.
That is correct.
Do you know the reason why it was necessary and imperative for you to be called, or maybe I can reserve it for Colonel Kininda, but do you know of any reasons why they had to call you, precisely you and Mnareng?
Uyasazi yini isizathu esenza ukuthi babize nina wena noMnareng ngendlela le ikhethile babize wena noMnareng?
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi mhlambe indlela asithemba ngayo ngoba besinokusebenza.
Well, I'm thinking that could have been as a result of how he trusted us, because we used to work with him.
All right. The answer that I'll give you is because from the time he was arrested, you were involved in the assault of the accused, torturing of the accused.
He was involved.
Yes, with other Metropolis officers.
Magaboshwa lona ummangalelo. Nawe ke walibamba iqhaza ekutheni kushawe nokuthi kuhlukunyezwe lona ke ummangalelo.
Cha,
ningamaphoyisa. Niyisicuku nje samaphoyisa.
cha, angizange ngilibambe iqhaza la.
No, I did not contribute in that.
The reason being that, to advance my reason, is because as an EMPD, you were within the jurisdiction, because the accused was arrested at Ekurhuleni in Tembisa.
Isizathu esenza ukuthi ngikhulume kanjalo ingoba wena wawungaphansi kwaleyo ndawo yase Ekurhuleni. Kwaphela ke ummangalelwa waboshwa khona lapha endaweni yase Tembisa, iTembisa lena ke ise Ekurhuleni.
Mina ngiyaphika lo.
I dispute that.
All right, it's fine. Let's move on. let's move on. You arrived, okay. Are you aware that the accused person was arrested at 1 o'clock during the day in Tembisa?
Uyakwazi lokho ukuthi ummangalelwa waboshwa ngo 1 o'clock emini eTembisa. No, I don't know that.
So at the time he was booked at Thank you, Manu. My instruction is that accused number 1, may I approach him? Thank you, my lord, for your indulgence. May I proceed?
Yes.
Okay, I was questioning on the time in which the accused was paid. All right, so let me just put it this way. My instruction is that he was arrested at 1 o'clock in Tembisa on the 30th of May 2020.
Usho njalo ke ummangalelwa ukuthi waboshwa ngo 1 o'clock emini eTembisa nge-30 zika May 2020. What can I say about that now?
Do you dispute it?
Uyakuvuma lokho
You
noma
agree on it?
uyakuphika okanye khona mhlawumbe ungakusho ngalokho?
Akukho engakusho ngalokho.
There isn't anything I can say about that.
All right. So you were not present when the accused was arrested?
Makaboshwa ummangalelwa wena ubungekho ngekade boshwa khona lapha na eTembisa ngo 1 o'clock nge-30 zika May.
Cha, bengekho.
No, I wasn't there.
All right. So now we are taking the accused or the suspect to Villari police station. What time was it?
Manje ke senthatha lona ummangalelwa nomsevila area police station bekungobani isikhathi okanye ngobani isikhathi?
Angisasikhumbuli isikhathi.
I cannot remember the time.
All right. It's my instruction that it was in the early hours of the 31st of May 2020. Do you agree?
Usho kanjalo ke ummangalelwa ukuthi mhlambe kungutathakusa nje okanye kulamahora nje aqala usuku nge-31 zika May 2020.
Angiyeke ngisikhumbule isikhathi ukuthi kwakubani.
I cannot remember the time as to what time it was.
The reason is because it did not record anything that was happening.
Isizathu ukuthi wena ubungabhali phansi konke okwakwenzeka.
Kungaba yilo.
That could be the reason.
Thank you. And you are a qualified police officer.
Uyisa ke eliqeqeshiwe eli-qualified. Yes.
But who is irresponsible about recording?
There's any basis for making those imputations to the witness?
Now I withdraw the question, my lord. My lord, I would like to refer the witness to Exhibit MM. It's on page 189.
case for
What's
not
the problem now?
the OB entries in respect of accused number 1 are not yet before court.
What's that?
The occurrence book entries in respect of accused number 1 are not yet before court.
Yes.
Only OB entries in respect of accused number 2. We've just now agreed with my learned friend that we can hand up OB entries in respect of accused number 1, and that will be exhibit NN.
Yes, Mr. Mngmezulu. Thank you, my lord.
So, say, are you in possession of the document, the occurrence book? Reflecting
the occurrence book.
Yeah, ngiyabona.
Yes, I can see it.
On the bottom part of the page 2189.
Uyayibona ke la phansi ku
Do you see that
2189.
entry?
Uyakubona lo? Uyabona le?
Is it 87 or 89? 2187.
Oh, 2187 noma
The last
2189.
entry
Le?
on that page.
Oh, 87 noma 89 lo.
Yebo ngiyabona.
Oh, 87 noma 89.
Ngiyacabanga ukuthi 87.
I think it is 87.
Thank you. Let's just
2187.
proceed. Can you confirm that that entry confirms that the suspect was booked in at 1:40 in the AM?
Ungaqinisekisa ke ukuthi wabhukwa ini ngo 140 ekuseni.
Yeah, ngaloku kubhalelwa it's 140.
Based on what is recorded here, it is 140.
He was booked by Sergeant Mohola.
Wafakwa khona laphana ke uSergeant Mohola.
Yebo ngiyabona.
Yes, I can see that.
All right. So, have you seen Sergeant Mohola? Or is it Sergeant or Captain? But it refers to Mohola.
Uye wambona yini uSergeant Mohola? uSergeant
Did you see
noma
him?
uCaptain wambona yini?
Yebo ngiyabona.
I did see him.
Is it a him or a she?
Umuntu wesilisa noma wesimame?
Owesimame.
It's a female being.
All right. Who was supposed to book this suspect? Because you said he was given to you by Brigadier Gelinda to take him to Villarreal police station.
Ubani obefanele ukuthi ambuke in kwaphela ke
That's not the evidence of the witness. He said he was asked to escort the team to Villarreal.
May I rephrase, my lord? May I rephrase? So, when you left Eratin to Pretoria to Villarreal, were there any other officers except the Metro Police officer?
mansuke Eratin near Villarreal ePretoria kwakhona amanye amaphoyisa ke ngaphandle kweMetropolis.
Yeah, ayikho.
Yes, there were other police officers.
Was Constable Telezi present?
Constable
From
Telezi na
SAPS.
we SAPS. Constable Telezi we SAPS. Yeah, nube khona yini?
Angikhumbule ngintroduce Constable Tellis or yena zintroduce.
No, I do not remember Constable Telezi being introduced to me, or that he was or that he introduced himself or she introduced himself to me.
All right. More or less, how many Metropolis officers that escorted on that particular night? Or
Ama Metropolis officers angaki are escortwa.
Angikho sure tabi why.
I'm not sure how many were they.
thank you, my lord. I have no further.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Macy.
I've got no question.
Thank you, my lord. I have no questions. Thank you.
Ms. Mshororo?
Thank you, my lord. I have no questions.
Okay. In the re-examination?
None, thank you, my lord.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sabonga.
Hello, just one question. Because it is alleged that you also assaulted accused number 2. Was there any criminal charge of assault, GBH, preferred against you
Go to
during that period
Baba.
when you were in the company of escorting accused? Is it accused, Mr. Sibia, sorry, yeah, Mr. Sibia, accused number 1.
Kuthiwa kunale lawo mahlebezi ukuthi na shaya ke ummangalelwa wokuqala. Ngabe khona ke icala lavulwa okanavulelwa lona ukushaya lona ke ummangalelwa wokuqala ngathi ke ehanjiswa. No, there wasn't any charge which was laid.
Any questions arising?
None.
None, my lord.
None. Thank you.
None, my lord.
Okay, thank you.
Sabonga.
Yeah, Mr.
As a court case, my lord, the state calls the next witness is Constable Wendell Logan Jonathan. The witness is going to testify in respect of the following exhibit. Exhibit JJ, Exhibit HH. Exhibit JJ, it's the confession made on the 24th of June 2020 to Magistrate Grenier. Exhibit GG is the pointings out by Colonel Hadebe, the 5th of June 2020. And Exhibit HH is the confession to Lieutenant Colonel Rapadio on the 19th of June 2020.
What language are you going to be using, sir?
English.
English. Full names?
Full names Wendell Logan Jonathan.
The names of the witness are Wendell Logan Jonathan.
Yes.
So the surname is Jonathan.
That's
Yeah, swear the witness in.
Do you have any objection in taking a prescribed oath?
no.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing else but the truth? If so, raise up your right hand and say, "So help me God."
So help me God.
Witness sworn in, my lord.
Now speak up, sir, please.
Do you understand, sir? no?
Yes.
Okay. Understood, my lord.
Is it correct that you are a constable in the service of the Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department?
That's correct, my lord.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ke ngisebenzela ke EMPD.
And when were you appointed?
I was appointed on the 1st of November 2014.
Ke ngafaka esikhundleni nge-1 is November 2014.
Is it correct that during the period 2019 to 2022, you were attached to the unit that's known as the Special Weapons?
The witness has to testify regarding that.
As a court, this is the Criminal Procedure Act explains what a leading question is, and it says preliminary questions like person's rank. You know, those are preliminary questions that a witness can be led on. But we will not belabor the point. We don't think it's neither here nor there. To which unit?
You want to say something else?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my lord, I wanted to differ with the submissions made by the State Counsel because he's asking the witness regarding his experience. The evidence should come from the witness, my lord. This may humble submission.
Okay.
I can refer counsel to
Yeah, let's read that.
what the leading
Because
question
you have
is.
different concepts of the law.
Yes.
What is the law, Mr. Nisi? What is the law pertaining to leading questions regarding introductory qualifications?
Well, there are issues sometimes, my lord,
That?
that could be a common cause between parties.
Yes,
So they are just neutral factors.
I see.
Yes.
Yes.
So the fact that he works for SWAP is common cause.
Well, it has been mentioned all along that there are witnesses that will come testifying for swaps.
Okay, okay.
And the SWAT basically means sea, water, and air technology. It does not mean what they are basically saying. It's an American concept.
I see.
Yes.
We'll find the particular point
Okay.
after the adjournment. And to which unit were you attached at Ekurhuleni Metro?
I was from 2019.
From 2019 to 2020.
Do you mean from 2019, my lord?
Yes. From 2019 to 2022, to which unit?
From 2019 up to 2022, I was attached to the SWAT unit.
Uthi ukusuka ngo-2019 kufika ngo-2022 bengisebenzela ke le unit okanye igatsha elibizwa i-SWAT.
And what does that acronym stand for?
It stands for Special Weapons and Tactics.
Njengoba ke sekeshilo ke ukuthi le SWAT isho ukuthi Special Weapons and Tactics.
And what was the main purpose of this unit?
The duties of our unit was mostly to escort high-profile suspects. We did cash and transit heists, kidnappings, serious crimes. Our duties were mostly for that, responding to that.
Manje ke umsebenzi wethu ke bekubhekana ke namacala abucayi kakhulu okanye amambi kakhulu ukuthi ke si escorte okanye ukuphelekezela ke amacala wabantu esithi ke ilama high profile abasolwa abanjalo ke nokuthi sibhekene ke namacala wotshontshwa okanye ukudunwa kweimoto ke zemali okanye ke ukuphangwa kweyimoto zeyimali cash heist kanti ke namaqala we kidnapping kanjalo.
To see if we can just quickly interrupt. We found the relevant portion, section 166, cross-examination and re-examination of a witness. It says, examination in chief, mere formal and introductory particulars such as the status and age of the witness and facts which are not in dispute may be put into the witness' mouth. As a general rule, the examining chief can safely state with words or stay with words such as who, what, where, when, why, where to, where from, where with, what, etc., and how.
The section 166.
Yes, 166.
Any response?
My lord, I still differ, my lord, with the explanation, with the...
Differ with what? With the DOIT. The one who wrote the textbook.
The one who wrote the textbook, my lord,
And it
because...
differ also with what? The government printer who wrote section 166.
No, my lord, with the interpretation of what was transpired, what was happening when I objected.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yes.
fine. Let's proceed.
As a court pleases, yes. Do you know the investigating officer in this matter, Brigadier Gininda?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I know him.
Yes. How do you know him?
He is the commander of the cold case unit.
Uthi ke commander wama cold case unit.
Have you had any interactions with him?
On few occasions, he would seldom visit. He wasn't present at all. How can I put it? We met a few times on a few occasions.
Ube nokufika laphana ngokuzosibona okanye ezosivakashela nje kodwa ke bengeyena ke umuntu uBrigadier Gininda engangibona njalo kodwa ke ube nokufika nje kwezinye inkathi.
Were you rendering any assistance to him?
To his team, yes, we assisted in escorts.
Kwithimba lakhe besikwazi ke ukuthi size ngoku-escorta okanye ukubaphelekezela.
On the 24th of June 2020, were you on duty?
Yes, I was, my lord.
Uthi nge-24 zika June 2020 bengisemsebenzini.
Can you tell the court in your own words what happened regarding this matter?
Okay, on the 24th of June, we conducted an escort of a suspect from Moot Police Station in Pretoria to Boksburg Magistrates Court.
The name of the police station in Pretoria?
Moot.
Uthi ke ngalo suku ke sa escorta ke umsolwa ukusuka eMoot police station ese Pretoria samsa ke police station yase Boksburg.
Yes. How did you become involved?
We were called by Sergeant Mohane.
Bizwa ke nguye Sergeant Mohane.
And he requested that we do an escort of a suspect for him.
Wase ke uyacela ke ukuthi si escorte ke umsolwa, sim escortele umsolwa.
Yes.
We met him at the police station.
Sahlangana naye ke police station.
Yes, which police station?
Moot in Pretoria.
Sahlangana naye ke eMoot police station ese Pretoria.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Sergeant Mohane came with the suspect
Sergeant Mohane uyena owaza ke nomsolwa.
to the vehicles. We were in the parking area ready to conduct the escort.
Kanti ke uza naye khona laphana ke la sasipake khona ke imoto uza naye khona lapho ke thina ke sasesilungiselele ukuthi sizo phana ngalezo inkonzo ke zoku escorta.
Yes.
From Moot, we escorted the suspect straight to Boksburg Magistrate Court.
Ukusuka ke eMoot sase ke si escorta ke umsolwa ukufika khona laphana ke eBoksburg Magistrate Court.
Yes.
We arrived at the Magistrate Court in Boksburg, and then we escorted the suspect to the office of Ms. Cronje inside the Magistrate's Court.
Safika ke ku leyo nkantolo ke yase Boksburg. Uma ke sesifikile ke kuleyo nkantolo yase Boksburg, sangena ke sayofuna office ka umama uCronje.
And How were you in relation to the suspect? Were you in close proximity to the suspect, or what was the position?
Yes, we were walking inside along to the office. Suspect was in handcuffs.
Umsolwa ke ube fake uzamkosi kanti sasihamba nje eduze naye simfaka ngaphakathi kulesi sakhiwo senkantolo yase Boksburg.
Did you see any injuries on him at that point?
No visible injuries.
Amanxeba ebonakala bengekho.
Yes.
We met with the investigating officer, Mr. Mngmezulu,
Sahlangana naye ke lona ophenye icala ubaba uMkhane.
and
Where did you meet with him?
at the office of Ms. Kronia.
Sahlangana naye ke kule office ka Mama Cronje.
Yes.
He mentioned to us that the suspect,
Yes, there was a discussion.
Yeah.
What happened?
there was a discussion, and then he introduced us to Ms. Kronia, stating that she would be the one taking down the statement of the
Wase
suspect.
ke uyasithula ke. Sibe nengxoxo nje phakathi kwethu naye lapho emva kwalokho ke wasithula kuye lona uMama Cronje. Wase uyasitshela ke ukuthi uyena ke uzokwazi ukuthi athathe istatement esiqhamuka kumsolo.
Yes.
Ms. Kronia then requested for our appointment cards,
Mama Cronje ke wase uyacela ke ukuthi simbonise ama appointment cards wethu.
and we handed it over to Mr. Mngmezulu, and he made copies thereof.
Sawanikeza ke ubaba uMkhane uyena ke owenza ama copy walamo appointment cards.
I just want to show you attachment C, which forms part of Exhibit JJ. Do you recognize the document?
Yes, I do, my lord.
Ngiyakubona lokho ngiyakwazi
Yes, that's
ngiyakukhumbula.
which one?
This is a photocopy of my appointment card.
Shothi lana ke kuyi photocopy ye appointment card eyami. Shothi ke eyakhe.
It's almost time for the long adjournment. I'm going to take the long adjournment at this point.
Okay.
Until
2 o'clock.
Right.